And Kirk Cousins heard that song an awful lot when he was a quarterback for Michigan State and then drafted by the Washington Redskins and competing this week in the Meijer LPGA Celebrity Classic. That's on the golf course and on the other end of our AT&T line right now. Welcome back to the program.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Rather than talk football for just a minute here, what happened this week at the British Open Championship? And I don't know if you had a chance to watch most of it. I know you play golf and you love golf. But Jordan Spieth coming one shot from being in a playoff, and at his age, the chance to win 3 major championships in a row like that had to be stirring for you. But the other thing that I think that must have struck you is, how do you have that much presence at that age to be as popular as he is, as courteous as he is, and to manage himself like that? Because you did the same thing.
Oh, no, I don't know. At that level, it's a whole nother level of professionalism and maturity and mental toughness and focus. And I'm in awe of what he's done, and it was fun to watch, been fun to follow, and I think we're in for a lot of years now of Jordan Spieth being able to do some impressive things on the golf course. It makes it fun as a fan to watch.
Yeah, I know, but everybody saw your speech at the Big Ten meetings. Everybody saw the way you handled yourself, and let's face it, you're in a team sport. He's out there all alone, right? His mistakes are his own, but when you're a quarterback, it's kind of the same way. I mean, you throw a pick, it's on you.
It certainly can be. I mean, the quarterback is, the leader of the team, but at the same time has, a lot of people he depends on around him. And part of the art of playing quarterback is trying to get those guys around you to play at a high level so that you can do the same. But very, very different sports. But at the same time, you're still out there competing, and requires a high level of focus to be successful.
What's your handicap on the golf course?
Well, I'm hoping it's dropping as I play, but I've got a ways to go. I'd say I'm a bogey golfer right now, and didn't get out much in high school and college, and have now had the chance a little bit in the off season to play more, and so starting to get better. And I think it's a worthwhile skill to develop. So I'm looking to have some fun today, and hopefully can make some improvements.
Bo Schembechler was famous for a speech in which he said, that this is the greatest time you're ever going to have playing for a team when you play college football. He said, when you turn pro, you're playing for a contract. You'll never play for a team again. What's the transition been like from college to NFL, and is he right about that?
Well, it's been a smooth transition. I think there are pros and cons to both. I mean, you love the opportunity to play for your school and all that comes with that, and the pride and the joy of that. But at the same time, it's fun to play professionally and have that opportunity. So, I'm fortunate to be able to do both, and hopefully trying to have this pro career last as long as possible. But it's been quite a ride when I look back at how far we've come.
Is it more fun to play in college?
I wouldn't say it's more fun or less fun in throws or whatever you want to say. I would just say that they're different, and neither one's right or wrong or good or bad. They're just different. And I think when you're a rookie in the NFL, when you're a freshman in college, you just kind of have to learn how it's different from where you came from and what you're used to, and be able to make those adjustments and be prepared so that you can have success at that level. But they just have their differences, and neither right or wrong.
The pay's a heck of a lot better in the pros, that's for sure.
It is better. I remember, after games in college, asking my parents before they left town after the game for, a few dollars so I go to a movie that night or grab a bite to eat with friends. So when you're asking, for $10 and trying to bum off your parents to go to a movie in college, it's a little different feel now as a pro. But all that said, they were both great experiences.
Now they're asking you for money, probably, huh? I would. If you were my son, I'd be hitting you up all the time.
By this point, after all these years, I owe them a lot more than I could ever pay back.
See, there you go again. There you go again, saying the nicest possible answer you could say. And and professional athletes now, when you look at some of them out there, particularly in the NFL and maybe even more so in the NBA, they're not necessarily what you would call pillars of the community. But you managed to do that. And is that a burden that you feel, or does it come naturally?
Well, I think at the end of the day, being a professional athlete gives you a great platform. And, I think for me that platform is a great opportunity to make a difference, to make a positive difference, to leave an impact on people, to be an influencer. And I want to maximize that platform while I still have it. I don't know that it's going to be there forever, so I want to take advantage of it while I have it. And I see it as a privilege to be able to use that platform to make a difference.
Is there something with the money that you bought for yourself to sort of reward yourself or spoil yourself?
Really not yet. I mean, I haven't purchased a home, haven't really purchased a car of any note, so there hasn't been that big purchase. But doing a lot of saving. But I did purchase last summer. I think it was well documented. I purchased my grandma's conversion van. She was trying to get rid of it, and I saw a need for it or a use of it out in Washington, D.C. So I bought my grandma's conversion van, and that's what I've been road tripping around in over the summer in Michigan. On Thursday this week, I'll be driving it back from Michigan back to D.C. to start training camp. So that was probably one of my bigger purchases, was my grandma's conversion van.
Jeez, oh man, no Learjet to Washington, D.C. He'll be driving like the rest of us. Do you like life in the nation's capital? Or, I mean, it's a pretty active place, cool restaurants and all that.
I really do. I've thoroughly enjoyed living there. I think it's a great place. People from all over the country who have moved there. The weather's a little warmer than Michigan, and I love the history in the city and all the things going on. And I think the bar has been set pretty high if I ever go play for another team in terms of a place to live, because the D.C. area, whether it's Maryland or Northern Virginia, is just a really cool place, and I love the people, and I've enjoyed being there now for 3 years.
Have you played Congressional Country Club?
I haven't. That's the one that people talk about a lot when I tell them I'm from D.C. Haven't gotten out there, but I've played some of the local courses around the Redskins practice facility in Northern Virginia, and those have been fun, and just continue to try to get exposed to all the things that are out there in the D.C. area.
Yeah, Egypt Valley's a tough course, so good luck there with Meijer. What's your dream course where you'd love to play?
Well, I had the privilege of playing Pinehurst down in North Carolina last year, and that was fun. I thought that was a thrill, and was able to go to a practice round at the Masters. And I think everybody's dream course would be to play Augusta National, but that's easier said than done. So we'll see if I ever get the chance to do that. I'll probably have to throw a lot of touchdown passes for that to happen.
Oh, but, you'd be surprised. Just put it out there. Matthew Stafford can probably get you on there. He went to school in Georgia, right?
I don't know. We'll have to see. But that or Pebble Beach, I love playing near the water. So, and even playing on like a course on Lake Michigan is a lot of fun. So we'll see. But hopefully, down the road I can play some of those neat courses.
Thanks for being such a great guy. Kirk Cousins, NFL quarterback, Michigan State's favorite quarterback.